Good morning. It is September 30th, 2025. My name is Chris Qualman, and I am making another one of my not many video podcasts to thank everybody who attended, was associated with, and certainly helped out with the Dawn Stephenson Celebration of Life, which was this past Saturday, September 27th, at One Love Cafe. First and foremost, I want to thank Sarah Wolf. Sarah is the manager of One Love Cafe, and she could not have been more accommodating, more helpful, and she just did a tremendous job in, first of all, helping us get the date. She gave us that perfect little pocket of time Saturday afternoon from 2:30 to 5 in which to hold the event. But the other thing that a lot of you may not know is that One Love Cafe, and in particular Sarah, have agreed to sell remaining pieces of Dawn Stephenson's original art from behind the counter at One Love Cafe. So if you didn't have an opportunity to attend the event and didn't have an opportunity to look at Dawn's original artwork, there are quite a few pieces for sale at One Love Cafe for only $10 a piece. That's right. Beautiful original artwork for only $10 a piece. Please support Dawn's favorite cancer charity. All the proceeds are going to the cancer charity. Please support the charity by going by One Love and picking up one of Dawn's original pieces of art. Also, I want to thank all the musicians who donated their time and talents. There were quite a few of them. Let's start with Alan Lowe. Alan Lowe from Wild Blue Yonder, and originally before that, the Dixie Desperados. Alan Lowe not only performed, but he donated his PA for the entire event. So Alan, thank you so much for all you did, and best to you and your band for continued success. Also, Jeff Sims, who performed with Alan. Jeff not only performed, but he bought Dawn's guitar, the guitar that was there, the painted Telecaster that Dawn had originally had adorned with her artwork. Jeff picked that up, purchased it. The proceeds of that also are going to Dawn's favorite cancer charity. Kenny Shore played bass triple duty, not just for Alan, but he played it for Mark Miali and for Mike Boulware. Kenny performed the entire afternoon. I know this was an important day for Kenny because he was very close to Dawn for many years, like I was. Kenny and I both had friendships with her going back more than 40 years. Kenny got to spend some great quality time with Dawn's daughters, and I know it was an important day for him. Mark Miali, I think Mark has got one of the most underrated, under-recognized, incredible singing voices in all of North Central Florida. And Mark, I'm so appreciative of you and the time you spent and the performance you gave. I thought it was absolutely wonderful, and I know Dawn would have thought so too. Mike Boulware, what can be said about Mike Boulware that hasn't already been said? He's truly an icon in the Gainesville music industry. Mike performed the final set for about 30 minutes, also performing with Kenny Shore. But Mike did a beautiful rendition of the Allman Brothers version of Blue Skies, and it was truly a wonderful performance by Mike. I also want to thank my good friend Jeff Goldstein. Jeff assisted with stage management, putting together the show times and just blocking out the different things to make sure everything went smoothly. Jeff is one of the finest event producers that I've ever known. If you're ever looking for someone to produce a large-scale event, that's the guy you need to turn to. And lastly, I want to thank everybody who attended. We had approximately 40 to 45 people there. Some important people from Dawn's past, like the Harbins, Keith and Marcia Harbin. I really appreciate you attending. And the kind words that Keith had to say when he got up to speak about Dawn. Vicky Bordeaux traveled all the way from an event she had planned in St. Augustine to come over and join the celebration of life. Vicky said some very funny words about her and Dawn and the things they used to do, some of their hijinks from the past days. And there were others who spoke, Michael Newman, and there were others who got up and talked. But I want to thank everybody who took the time to be there. I know that was very important to Dawn, or would have been very important to Dawn. And certainly, last but not least, I want to thank Dawn's daughters, Starlet Unland and Jessica Stevenson, both of whom came all the way from Naples and brought Dawn's artwork, brought the guitar, brought the photos, the posters, the different remembrances and recollections of Dawn's history. They really made this a beautiful event. So lastly, I want to thank each and every one of you who took the time to watch the video, the live feed. It wasn't the greatest sound quality. I've actually picked up a new microphone. I've actually always had this microphone. I just didn't realize I still had it when I did the event on Saturday. Anyhow, thank you again, all of you, for watching this video and watching the live feed, and support Dawn's art. Pick up some of her artwork from One Love Cafe. Take care.